This is AC Starlord, aka Austin, and welcome to my channel. I'm back again with another video, but this is getting closer and closer to Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. I would do the cross arm, but I can't do it since I'm holding the phone. But Wakanda Forever. Now here's my predictions. We already know from the trailer that they're going to celebrate Chadwick Boseman's life. And I'm glad that they're doing that. But they should also celebrate more than just that. They should also celebrate the fact that they have a hit movie. Well, not a hit movie, but the fact they should celebrate the fact that they all survived the snap as well. And even when the main guards and even the guerrilla tribe and all that people that were fighting Thanos in Infinity War should be happy that some of them survived and some of them didn't. But they got snapped back to normal. I should celebrate that. That's one of my theories. Hopefully they talk about the blimp or the snap or whatever they're going to call it in this movie, because I know in Spider-Man it's called the blimp. So, whatever. But also, one of my theories is hope that they do a challenge for the throne of the Black Panther, like the gorilla tribe and all the other tribes that are from the first movie. Even have a sister Shuri do it. Even that we see Riri Williams, not named after Rihanna, because Rihanna's also named Riri. Nickname. Now that we get to introduce Riri Williams as being the processor of Iron Man, Korean Ironheart, hopefully she gets to be thrown into the gauntlet of becoming the next Black Panther. They do that little challenge thing, like they want to be challenged. I mean, who's going to challenge someone to be the Black Panther? Hopefully they do that in this movie. My predictions is give us a better origin of where the Submariner comes from, or why is Submariner there? Has he always been there? Or did Wakandans, or here's also one of my theories, or did some of the Wakandans mess up Atlantis? Did they go down there and find something, or did they destroy one of the relics of his family or whatever? Why is he coming? That's the question. One of my theories and questions: why is he coming? The Wakandans rub him the wrong way. Also want to see a badass Submariner and see what he is going to do for the rest of this movie, or is he going to show up in other movies? That's one of my theories. One of my other theories is when Riri Williams makes her suit, her iron suit, her first mock iron suit, will they have Robert Downey Jr. come back to play the voice, or will they have a voice actor that knows how to play Robert Downey Jr.'s voice? Because I know in the animated series of the Avengers, they have a voice actor that sounds the Mighty Earth Avengers from Disney Plus. They have a voice actor that sounds just like Robert Downey Jr. Are they going to pay Robert Downey Jr. to become back to play her AI? Because essentially in the comics, as if I'm theorizing this, my theory from the comics is that when Riri Williams makes her first suit, and then after that she makes more, Tony Stark is still Iron Man. Iron Man is still Iron Man. He just has a AI body inside the shell of Iron Man. But also, he's also still Riri Williams' AI. So are they going to get Robert Downey Jr. to come back to play her AI, or they're going to get a voice actor, or is she going to create her own? And what's her story? And then also, one of my theories is, what's her story in this? Is she Wakanda? Is this Riri Williams a Wakandan, or is she from New York, like it is in the comics? Because in the comics, she's from New York, and she's one of the smartest kids besides Peter Parker, obviously. But that's why Tony Stark picks her. So is she a Wakandan or a New Yorkan? A Wakandan or from New York? From the NYC, that's one of my theories as well. Is she Wakandan or a New Yorker? Also, one of my theories is that when we do get the Black Panther in this, how badass is he or she? I know it's a she, but it could be passed down. You never know. Like I said, my theory is Shuri's going to take over temporarily when Samara attacks their homeland, and she puts on the mantle for now, and then they find someone else, like maybe like T'Challa's cousin that was from America, that was also played by Michael B. Jordan. Because here's my theory: since Thanos had that snap, right, and he snapped everyone, we know that Michael B. Jordan's character, the cousin of T'Challa, was dead in the first movie. But when Iron Man snapped everyone back, does that mean he can snap someone to come back to life? Because he said he snapped everyone to come back. So he could snap back the cousin of T'Challa, and he could take over the mantle. That's one of my theories, and one of my theories is Michael B. Jordan coming back to play that role. Because in What If, he was badass in What If. He became Ultron, basically. So, you get my point. That's one of my theories. Also, one of my theories is the white agent that helped them out in the first movie, he stayed at Wakanda, and is helping them with the U.S. embassy there in Wakanda, and also going on their missions. Also, the White Wolf. We might see the White Wolf, or AKA Bucky Barnes, also be there and helping out with the attack with Submariner. That's one of my theories as well. Or, since also you have Riri Williams, we might see Rhodey, War Machine, be in there for a credit scene, or in there somewhere before the end credit scene, and taking Riri to New York. What else? Also one of my theories is, how is the postpartum world of not having T'Challa / Chadwick Boseman in this world? My theories in that is not too much. But my theories is it going to be like them discussing how everyone was a standstill, like for COVID? Is it going to be like a COVID situation? I don't know. And my last theory is if it's a girl, if it is the Black Panther is Shuri, his sister, would that make her the queen of Wakanda? Or does that still make her a princess? Because they already have a queen. So will she still be a princess or a queen? That's one of my theories. And also, for this Marvel movie, hopefully it's fulfilling and whatnot, because I'm not too hyped for it. I mean, I'm hyped for it, I'm excited, but I'm not too excited for it because you don't have Chadwick Boseman in it. You're going to celebrate his life. You're going to celebrate King T'Challa, but you're not going to have him in this movie ever again. If they make a sequel, if they make a third one, they're not going to have that in there. So you're going to miss that. And I think they should have made a sequel until they're ready to make a what if story, like an animated what if story, or a separate story, like a special on who is the next Black Panther. And then you can make the sequel to Black Panther, like to this movie, Wakanda Forever. But that's how I feel. That's also one of my theories. But that has nothing to do with the actual movie. But you get my point. But like when I first saw the first movie, I saw it with my friends. One night, opening night, and the second night, I saw it with my church group. And when I saw it with the church group, everyone was dressed up in their African garb and ready to watch this movie. Now, some people actually probably thought it was for the actual Black Panther party, like a history or a biopic of the Black Panther party and how it got started. Maybe that's what they're dressed for. Or some of them actually knew this was actually a comic book movie. So who knows? But I know when I saw it with my church group, everyone was dressed up. The Black and African community were all dressed up in their Sunday best African garb or dress, which was amazing to see that in where I was from, Texas, and see that a part of my world and my culture, well, inside of the culture that we live in. Not my culture, but the culture that I live in our world, and be a part of my culture now that I've seen it at the movie theater. But you get my point. So maybe this movie might bring more people to wear their Sunday best African garbs to the premiere Friday and Saturday. But all I gotta say at the end of this is Wakanda forever. And like and subscribe and hit the notification bell.